It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja bichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que.
Oh, good morning, guys. We are live. It is 7:10 a.m. I am on the road, guys, getting ready to hit up some physical therapy, do some fun stuff, guys. I guess some adventures. You guys know how it goes. How's everyone doing this morning? I'm just getting ready to hit the road and thought I'd go live beforehand, guys. Might be only about a half-hour show this morning, guys, instead of an hour. Just because I got to get for the old shoulder. But you guys know how it goes. Good morning, Aaron, all the way from Australia. How you doing, buddy? First live in a while. It's been so tired of work. Hope everyone's stay well. Man, we appreciate you joining, man. It's like super early over in Australia, right? The fact that you stay up just to catch the show, man. We appreciate that. Good morning, Chantel. How you doing? Rosie Key, good morning. Harley, how you doing this morning? How's everyone? Man, it's cold out there this morning, guys. Hopefully everyone's staying warm. Teresa Deller, how you doing? It's BB muted. No, I don't think so. Everyone hear me okay? I don't think I'm muted. I see the bars going off, so it should be fine. Is everyone? Rosie, come here, Rosie. Rosie says, good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you can. I hear it. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I see the bars going up and stuff. So anyway, we won't mess with that. Rosie's in the house this morning. She probably has to go out pretty soon. Old crazy dog. Oh, man. So, yeah, we're going to get into a full show, guys. We're going to have some fun. It is Paranormal Tuesday. And I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited. Paranormal Tuesday. At 4:20, guys, we got a great show. I was on YouTube last night looking around. If you guys could hear, Rosie's drinking some water over there. See, when I'm not in the studio, when I'm getting ready, these things happen. A great video last night. It was 2023's greatest paranormal caught on tape. And there were some really, really good ones that I want to go over on our 420 show today, guys. Man, there's one where a guy had died at his home, and a guy was working at a welding shop. It was midnight, 1 a.m. He was all by himself. And actual security camera picks up footage. The guy's welding. He stops. He gets up, and there's this big ball of light. And he shakes his hand. And he's talking to it for like 10, 15, I don't know, about 10, 15 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. And he goes back to work and the ball of light leaves. Well, the welder says that it was a guy. It was the guy. The guy came in full welding gear. Looked like he was ready to work. They talked to each other a minute. And then it goes, well, that guy had died. And man, like, wait till you guys see the big ball of light. And there's so many like creepy things that move. There's this theme park in Mexico that's really cool. Hey, good morning, Eric. Good morning. How you doing? Bad storms here. Lots of cleanup. Oh man, that sucks. Those storms are hitting hard too, man. Winter is upon us, guys. If you guys watch Game of Thrones, you know winter is upon us. There's Rosie. Say good morning, Rosie. Come here. Want to say hi to everyone? Say hi. Good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. Sorry about that. You know how we do. Yeah, winter's coming, man. A lot of different weather changes. What about the orcas in Southern California? Have you guys seen this? Man, orcas are moving. Weather's changing. Temperatures are changing. We're seeing some new things. It's kind of crazy out there, but it's kind of exciting at the same time. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad. You know what I mean? It just could be different. So we'll get in there and check it out, guys. Let's see what's happening out in the world today. There's something going on in the world today, and I don't know what it is. That's right. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was in solitary confinement because of a super fan. Now, this Gypsy Rose Blanchard, guys, just released a book called Released. Go figure. This is now dishing surprise confessions about her time behind bars, guys, admitting she once spent 2 weeks in solitary purely because of a total stranger posted something about her about a prison break. Whoa. So like a super fan posted online about a prison break with her, and they stuck her in solitary confinement. Oh man, that's the worst. That is the worst. If you guys never been in solitary confinement, I liked it. I thought it was great. I don't need to be around people. I thought it was great. Give me my TV and my snacks and just leave me the F alone. No, but a lot of solitary can be hard, man. Not everyone gets a TV in solitary. Does Rosie ever lay her face on yours and drag her floppy lips across your face? She does, actually. It just was just an odd question to be oddly specific. But no, your dog does that. Yeah, her tongue's always hanging out too. So she ain't that right, Rosie? Oh, you hear we're talking about you, huh? You hear we're talking about you? She says that that was enough to trigger staff at the correctional facility in Missouri to send her straight to isolation. Gypsy says the experience was traumatizing as prison officials used to use that time to go through her stuff, look for any plans or correspondence indicating she knew about the person behind the post, but she didn't. It's an ebook too. Should be a pretty interesting story, guys. All together, I would check it out. Definitely. The old Gypsy Rose. Let's see what else we got. Sinéad O'Connor, guys. Cause of death revealed. It was that Nothing Compares to You. is what it was, guys. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, they're dead now until you come back. No, wait a minute, because I probably shouldn't joke about that. But no, Sinead O'Connor, guys. A rep for London's South Wark Connors Court tells TMZ she passed away from natural causes, and the coroner has therefore ceased their involvement in her death. As we reported, cops in London responded to a report of an unresponsive woman at a residence, arriving to find 56-year-old Sinead O'Connor already dead. 56, man. She was young. She was way young. Attempts were made to revive her, but they were unsuccessful. Sinead has a 17-year-old son, Shane, died by suicide in early 2022, just 2 days after going missing from the hospital while on suicide watch. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough, man. After his death, Sinead called her son the very light of my life, begging for him to be at peace. She expressed more grief, and Shane, less than 2 weeks before her death, saying on social media, he was the only person who ever loved me unconditionally. I am lost. The Bardo without him. Man, so it might have been one of those things, you hear about those couples that have been together forever and the wife dies or the husband dies after like being together 57, 80 years, whatever. And then they go a week or two later, could be something like that, man. Just give up, kind of like when Luke and Leia were born in Star Wars, guys. Princess Amidala gave up because Anakin betrayed her. And then she died and the kids were born. Similar to that, everything has to tie back into Star Wars, guys. Everything. Did you find and listen to Joe Pesci rap? No, I haven't. I need to look at it. I'm going to put that on my list. I'm going to find that today. See what else we got cooking in the world today, guys. Let's see. Jimmy Kimmel blasts Aaron Rodgers on the late night show, demands apology for Aaron Rodgers saying that he's on the Epstein list. That sounds like a high school thing to me. You said I was on the Epstein list. I'm not. We're going to fight. You know what? If someone told me I was on the Epstein list, I think that's just hands down. You're just throwing dogs, guys. I don't know. In prison, there's prison rules, which sure, in movies and stuff you hear, there's certain things that people call you that you have no choice but just to throw down. Like a punk, that's a big one, which you wouldn't think that was a big word, but punk, you get called a punk. That's it. You got to do it. Or you are a punk. And then child molester, you call someone a child molester, you better be ready to throw, because that's some serious accusation. One of the things I hated the most about being in a mental hospital was that if someone tell you they were not allowed to help them up, if you did, you would be given sedatives and put in your room just for helping people. Yeah, that's whoever is on the list needs to be in jail. That is very, very true. Very, very true, Teresa Deller. Yeah, that's a disgusting list. But apparently Jimmy Kimmel was not on it, and Aaron Rodgers said he was. So Jimmy Kimmel won't let go of his feud with Aaron Rodgers, blasting the NFL player during his late night show for trying to tie him to the notorious sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, explaining the impact it had on him and his family. You know what? I'm not a fan of Jimmy Kimmel. He's okay. But yeah, you call someone something like that, that would have a huge impact, especially someone as famous as Aaron Rodgers. In his opening monologue Monday night, the host of Jimmy Kimmel Live came out swinging against Aaron, who claimed that on the Pat McAfee show that I was nervous that that the Epstein list was coming out, and I was hoping it wouldn't. Jimmy said Aaron was going to pop a bottle of something because the comedian's name would be on that list, but as it turned out, it wasn't anywhere near it. Last week, court documents related to Epstein's underage sex ring were unsealed, revealing some potential names, although not Jimmy's, connected to the now deceased former business tycoon. Jimmy made it abundantly clear he had never met Epstein, and Aaron had defamed him, daring the Super Bowl champ to share my evidence in court. Jimmy noted that Aaron's many fans believe the lies, putting the funny man and his family in the crosshair of delusional people who became spiteful. Yeah, you know, it may sound like trivial, right? Some guy says it. You guys remember Pizzagate? I know we don't talk politics and we won't get too into it, but Pizzagate was it Alex Jones came out and said they were molesting kids in some pizza parlor in Washington, D.C. And some dude went in there with a fucking shotgun and he was like, let the kids go. You know, and some guy making a pizza in the back's like, well, what you say? Oh, we don't have no kids here. We're making a pizza. And, and it was chaos, guys. So, I mean, I could definitely see that. Like, I mean, people take that shit seriously. So all of a sudden, if a celebrity gets named who's not on the Epstein list, who's to say some guy wouldn't come with, you know, a shotgun down there and be like, you know, we're take you out. Like, hey, what's up, Mike Means? How is the cougar hunt going? That's what I want to know. Mike Means is on the prowl. Wow. For a cougar, guys. No, he has a bobcat. That's messing with his chickens of all things. Well, I guess that's what bobcats do. Very interesting. Did you set up any cameras or anything, Mike? I would love to see some of that stuff, man. That did you end up ever getting rid of it, or is the issue still going on? I would love to know about that, man. That's super, super, super interesting. Especially coming so close. There's another thing we were talking about, guys, is the changing of the weather, changing of the animals' behaviors and stuff. You know, that's part of it, man. You see these animals coming in closer and closer to human interactions, and it's kind of crazy. Quiet for a few days. Did you put any traps or anything out for them, or is it just kind of trying to discourage them? That's wrong, Mike. I'm the cougar slayer. Oh, Nova Mike. Out there on the prowl for the cougars. Wow. So now to qualify for a cougar, do you have to be rich? Is that the thing? Because you always hear like, I'm looking for a cougar, man, like a sugar mama. Or can she just be an older lady? You know what I mean? Oh, my goodness gracious, guys. My goodness gracious. All right, let's get into some shout outs this morning, guys. Let's see, is there anything else happening in the world today that we should discuss before we move on? Let's see here. Epstein. Oh, Epstein. That seems like everyone's talking about right now, guys. Let's see. Kanye West's wife's Blanca's breasts on display in bikini for Vegas birthday trip. Nah, I'm okay without talking about that. Let's see what else. Rowan J's Joe Gorsa ejected for storming Suns wrestling match. Jake Paul joining that guy. We won't talk about that. What else we got? I think that might be it, guys. That might be it for the big news. Yeah, bunch of other stuff. Golden Globes, guys. Golden Globes hit. We can talk some Golden Globes, man. Golden Globes hit, guys. Ricky Gervais, great comedian. Ricky Gervais, won an award, I guess, best comedian. Was that what it was? We'll go through the list real quick, guys, and then we'll get into shout outs. We'll do some today in history. 2024, guys, best director, motion picture went to Bradley Cooper for Maestro. I'm hearing great things about it. I'm hearing old school Hollywood. I'm hearing just magnificent. I don't know if it's the movie for me, but if you're into those big budget, the big dramas, the big biopics, this might be it for you guys. It's a pretty good one. Celine Song for Past Lives. Christopher Nolan. Are these just the director? Oh, okay. So Bradley Cooper was nominated. Celine Song was nominated for Past Lives. Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. Greta Gerwig for Barbie. Martin Scorsese, my man, for Killers of the Flower Moon, and then Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things. And the winner went to Christopher Nolan, guys, for Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer won a lot. Best Motion Picture Animated, Boy and the Heroine ended up winning, beating Spider-Man and Across the Multiverse and the Super Mario Brothers. Now, that's kind of controversy, guys. That Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was highly acclaimed. Everyone thought that would got to go clean house before I go to work. Hey, have a great day, Harley. Hey, what's up? Back to retro previews. What's up, Joe Cholo? How you doing, man? How you doing? Have a great day, Harley. Don't work too hard out there. So, yeah, The Boy and the Heroine ended up winning best animation. Best motion picture went to Oppenheimer. Best motion picture musical or comedy went to Poor Things. Best motion picture non-English went to Anatomy of a Fall. Best original score went to Oppenheimer. Best original song in a motion picture went to What Was I Made For that cartoon. Best performance by a female actor went to Ali Wong for Beef. Have you guys checked out this show Beef yet? It's on Netflix. It's a great show, man. It's about a road rage incident and two people that just go heads up after each other after the road rage incident. And it turns into like just this crazy mess of events. Really, really good. If you guys haven't seen Beef, I would definitely check it out. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture went to Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. You know what? That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. Best performances by a female actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy, Emma Stone for Poor Things. Best performance by a female actor in supporting role is going to go to Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers, guys, which I hear The Holdovers. Paul Giamatti. I'm here. Look at Rosie in the back. I'm hearing Paul Giamatti. Magnificent performance in that, guys. Great show. If you guys haven't seen it, I think it's on Netflix or Amazon. The Holdovers. It's about a teacher that everyone hates at like an academy, and you know some kids have to stay for Christmas, and he has to stay and watch them, and they become very like Dead Poets Society, that type of vibe. For best performance by a female actress in television, Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown. Let's see what else we got here. Anything good? Stephen Yen for Beef won best performance by a male actor. So Beef wins the best female and the best male, guys. I would definitely check out the show Beef. Glenn from The Walking Dead is in it. Yeah, he won. Yeah, that's what we're just talking about it right now. Nice. That's well deserved, man. He did a good job in that one. For best performance by a male actor in a motion picture, you got Colin Murphy for Oppenheimer. I still need to watch that. Best performance by a male actor in a comedy, it goes to Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, guys. That's a good one. Best performance by a male actor in supporting role of any motion picture is going to go to Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. Man. And then best performance by a male actor supporting role is going to go to Matthew McFadden for Secession. That was a great job. My daughter was way into Secession. I don't know if you guys checked this out. It's a show. I guess it's kind of roughly based on the Fox News guys. What's his name? Murdoch and his media empire. And it's about who he's going to leave his media empire to, of his kids. And they're all competing for the inheritance. Is it wrong that I was rooting for the old man? I'm like, let's kill all these kids. You just keep your business, sir. You don't need to leave it to him in your inheritance. I'm rooting for the old man. Good show, though. Good show. I would definitely check it out. Rosie says hi. What are you in my business for? What are you in my business for? All right, guys, let's get into some shout outs this morning. Blow up those comments, and we will shout you out.
Call for the tanksters. 10 a.m. Rise and shine. It's time to slam. Break the mold. Rebel from the north. Gangsters unite. Let's raise a storm. D.A. and K. We're here to play. Loud and proud. We won't
All right. Thank you, Captain Barbosa and the Black Pearl Band. That's right. Hey, good morning, Honey Nut Heroine. How are you? How are you? How's life on, on your side of town this morning? What's up, Aaron? How you doing? How you doing? All right, let's get in these shout outs, guys. Got a ton of people up in here this morning. All right, we got Supernova Mike. How you doing, Supernova? Heidi ho, neighbor. Good to see you this morning. We got Chantel in the house. Fight for freedom. How are you? We got Rosie Key. Good morning, Rosie. We got the Asylum with Harley. How you doing, guys? Make sure you check out that show on Sundays, guys. They're doing murders and margaritas. That's the best concept ever. Check them out, guys. Great show. Great show. Great channel. A lot of stuff happening over there. We got Aaron. Good morning, all the way from the land from down under. I don't know why I do it every time, but we got Teresa Deller in the house. How you doing, Teresa? Good morning. How cold is it up on your end this morning, man? What do we got? We got Rosie Key, Teresa Deller. We got Eric in the house, cleaning up from the storm. Oof, better him than me. I actually got some cleaning up to do too, but not from the storm, just from my own mess. Oh man. But let's see, we got Eric in the house, Teresa Deller, Mr. Crispers. How you doing? Thanks for popping in, Mr. Crispers. We appreciate you. I hit you back up on Instagram earlier this morning. We got Teresa Deller, Merlin Public Media, Mike Means. How you doing? We got the Cougar Hunter, Supernova Mike in the house. We got Yo Chola, back to the retro previews, guys. Nice. We got Supernova. We got the Asylum with Harley. Let's see who else we got. I don't want to miss anybody. Aaron, Honey Nut Heroine. He's 6 foot tall and full of muscles. Oh, man. You guys are great. All right, let's get into some Today in History, guys. You know, if we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it, guys. So let's get into this Today in History, guys. Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history. All right, Today in History, guys. Let me pull it up here. Oh, gotta do the date, I would suppose, huh? I fell asleep watching the guys with the magnet fishing. Have you ever watched that on YouTube? They throw the magnet out in the water and they pull up all sorts of crazy guns and stuff. Man, it was pretty fun. Like, I had weird dreams because of it. It's I fell into it. Now watch out on my YouTube feed. It's gonna be all that because I fell asleep watching it. What was this Lonnie person you speak of? Oh, Lonnie. Brian's Bong. How are you? Lonnie is 6 foot tall and full of muscles. That is true. How are you, Lonnie? Good morning, buddy. Good morning. All right, guys. Today in history. Let's throw up the graphic here. All right, Today in history. All right, today, guys, we got some birthdays in the house. You know what? A lot of people criticize this man. A lot of people give him, so I'm going to take the graphic down just so you could look how serious I am about this. No, a lot of people give this man shit. A lot of people criticize this man. But today is his birthday. He died at age 81, guys. And I'm going to tell you, if you look at the politicians today, and the things they're getting away with, Congress, whatever. Richard Nixon was not so bad, guys. I went to his presidential library a few years back, and I'm telling you, he did a lot of great things, man. He killed the draft. He ended Vietnam. So he got a little crazy and he wanted to know where the leak was in the White House. So he sent some dudes over to figure it out. But man, he wasn't that bad. You look at some of the things, you look at the Hillary emails, you look at some of the Trump stuff. Now we spread it out, guys. We're not talking politics, but you look at some of the stuff that's happening now. Bill Clinton, George Bush, Obama. You do all. Richard Nixon wasn't really that bad. I mean, time, the place, nothing like that had happened, so I get it. But today is Richard Nixon's birthday, guys. And I actually, if you guys ever see, I don't know if I could do this, if you guys could see it or not. Right there, if you guys see that, that is actually a sticker from the Richard Nixon Library with his signature on it, not his real signature. And I had it on my, you need it to get in the library, so I had it on my shirt. And I didn't have nowhere to put it, so I just stuck it right there. And it's been there ever since. But if you guys could see it, yeah, that's the Richard Nixon sticker. And now my thing is stuck. There we go. But yeah, I don't hate Richard Nixon. I don't know. Maybe because it was before I was born, all that happened. But, oh, man, I have a feeling that too much pain this morning. Feel hurt myself. But oh man, take it easy, Lonnie. Don't push yourself too hard, man. You got to rest, like you know as well as I do, man. Be careful, man. Be careful, Lonnie. If you need anything from us, let us know, man. All right, who else has birthdays today, guys? Catherine, Princess of Wales, consort of Prince William, was born in 1982. J.K. Simmons, actor. You may know him from what did he play in? He played in everything. Whiplash, the drum movie. He was in Juno. He played the dad in Juno. He's been in everything. Great actor. Joan Baez, American singer and political activist, was born. 1913, Richard Nixon, guys, President of the United States, was born. And then in 1908, Simon de Beauvoir, French writer, was born. In 2001, Apple introduced iTunes, a digital media player application that, with the years later debut of the iPod, revolutionized digital music. That was in 2001. They came out with iTunes. A quick little funny story, guys. I remember it took me a while to finally download something from iTunes legitimately. Like I was doing, hey, happy birthday, Brian's Bong's mom. Lonnie's mom. So I thought for some reason that it would be like super fast. You would just buy iTunes and it would just download super fast, not like on LimeWire and Napster and BearShare. Remember that? So the first time I ever bought a song, I was thinking, oh man, it's going to be so much easier, so much better. I'm buying it legitimately. No, the same. Took the same amount of time. Sounded the same. Cost me $1.99. So, but yeah, 2001, guys, that was revolutionary, right before the iPod came out. Remember how the difference maker the iPod made. Woo! All right, Catherine Middleton, who married Prince William and became the Duchess of Cambridge, was born in Reading, Berkshire, England. Construction began on the Aswan High Dam in Egypt. Once upon completion in 1970, it generated an enormous amounts of electrical power and allowed for the control of the annual Nile flood. Oh, that was 1960 they did that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Happy birthday, Vanessa. Happy birthday. Hopefully it's one of many more and it's a great, blessed day and your sons treat you well. There you go. Now you have a responsibility, Lonnie. 1941, American folk singer and political activist Joan Baez, who was the forefront of the 1960s folk music revival, was born in Staten Island. 1934, American professional gridiron football quarterback Bart Starr, who led the Green Bay Packers to victory in the first two Super Bowls, 67 and 68, was born. Man, who's getting pumped about the Vegas Super Bowl? Woo! They're predicting millions of people. They're predicting millions of dollars in bets. Man, Vegas is going to be lit Super Bowl weekend, guys. Woo, man, Super Bowl weekend. is going to be crazy up there, guys. 1908, the French writer was born. We covered that. 1861, Mississippi became the second U.S. state after South Carolina to secede from the Union in the run-up of the American Civil War. 1839, Louis Jacques Mandy Darag of France proclaimed his invention of the daguerreotype, type, the first commercially successful form of a photograph. The daguerreotype. Glad that name didn't last. That was in 1839, guys. And that was your today in history. Not a lot happened. Go out and make some history today, guys. You could be on this list very, very easily. Cheapest ticket to the Super Bowl is $3,500. Woo, man. Man, Vegas, the airport, everything's going to be packed that weekend, man. That's going to be a crazy weekend. That's what, what the Super Bowl has needed Vegas for a long time, man. Like I have a feeling people that normally wouldn't have traveled for the Super Bowl would be, hey, we'll go to Vegas. Hell yeah. And then, man, imagine the bets. Imagine the bets that are going to be made. My mom's birthday was Christmas Eve. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie Key. Happy birthday to your mama. In heaven, smiling down on you. That's for sure. Is it in Arizona or Vegas this year? I thought it was. Pretty sure it was in Vegas this year, right? Pretty sure, yeah. I almost 100% of that. I'm just talking out of my ass, which isn't anything new for me on the show, guys. All right, what else we got cooking today? Probably got to be leaving in about 10 minutes, guys. So we'll just kind of wrap this up. I got to go and get the old shoulder worked on. Let's see what we got cooking. Oh, that's me. That's me. I just saw me on the on the thing. All right. Hang on one second, guys. I got one last thing here. All right, since New Year's just passed, guys, and today is Paranormal Tuesday. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Story time. Gather in, kids. This is a New Year's Eve creepy. You know what? I'm actually gonna tell you guys a real story. Putting down the phone. I'm gonna tell you guys a real story. I just saw one of a peeping Tom, and I don't know if I've ever told you guys. When I was a kid, we had a peeper. It wasn't on New Year's Eve. It might have been. So I don't know how that ties into this list, but we're going to figure it out. I mean, football only exists for entertainment and to make money. That is true. That's true. There's dedicated a whole day of the week to football, Oh, yeah, definitely be on over at Cush. That's for sure. That's for sure. February 11th, too. Kind of late. So when I was about 6-7 years old, maybe a little younger, my mom, she was a younger mom. She's probably in her early 20s, had me like at 20 or something. So she's probably like 25, 26. There was a guy who would break into our backyard and he would peep. And he would actually call my mom after he peeped on her. And he would be like, I really like that story you read your son tonight. And things like that, like really creepy. And he actually went as far as to take we had a swamp cooler. We should do a Super Bowl thing. We should definitely do a Super Bowl thing. Let's hook that up. Let's figure that out. And he went as far as to take the swamp cooler apart, like the pads and everything, so he could look. The way my dad had the swamp cooler in our house, it was like in the living room at eye level. So it could be anybody. They're still going through the playoffs. So he had a straight view. And then we would find sunflower seeds that he would eat while he was watching us. And I remember I had a bunk bed when I was a kid, and I slept on the top bunk, and my arm got wrapped up in the bunk bed rail, and I had a dream that the peeper had got me, and I was like, the peepers got me. Oh my God, the peepers got me. And they come running in. But the good part of the story, I guess it was not a good part, it's still kind of creepy, is definitely prayers for Jim. Definitely, guys. 100%. Positive thoughts and prayers, and we'll definitely say one for him tomorrow. I'll make it on the list, guys. And so I was walking home from school. This was a couple years later. I was in 6th grade, I remember. And we were at Smith's, and the guy worked at Smith's. I later figured out who he was, or maybe somebody told me. I don't know. He was a little mentally ill. He was he pushed the carts at the thing. Not that everyone who pushed carts are mentally ill, but I remember he tried to talk to me. He was like, hey kid. And I kind of knew. I was like, fuck this guy. But not really. And man, that was traumatizing as a kid, especially for my mom too. Freaking peepers, man. Crazy peepers. Let's do something. The Cush Lounge, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Good idea, Teresa Deller. Let's hook that up. So yeah, guys, we had a peeper when I was a kid, traumatized me for many, many years. I was actually just talking about this, how I would, if I was any older, if I was in high school, well, I guess he wouldn't be peeping. Maybe he still would. I don't know. I would have loved to like hide in the backyard and wait for him to come and just clean his clock, so to speak. But yeah, so that's my creepy story, guys. Freaking peeper, man. Freaking peeper. Oh, Rosie's telling me it's time to wrap it up, guys. When the producer speaks, it's time to do it. All right, guys. I hope everyone has a great morning. We will be back at 4:20. That's why I made an early appointment today, guys, so we can do the 4:20 show with no problem. We're going to be talking paranormal. We're going to be looking at the creepiest evidence of 2023, guys. There's some good ones in there too. So make sure you're joining us at 4:10 p.m. California time. And yeah, definitely. Please do. And whatever. We'll hook it up. We'll figure it out. That's a great idea, Teresa. All right, everyone. Rosie says, have a great day. I say, have a great day. Go out there and be good to one another, guys. Be kind to one another. And I will see you at 4:20, guys. We'll see ya.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Have a great day, guys. We'll see you guys.